I'm Rocky Blyer, Honorary Chair of the Mount Lebanon's Veterans Memorial. And on this Veterans Day, I'd like you to listen to this presentation as we talk to people about their experiences, their reasons, and their feelings on why Veterans Day is so important, the stories that go with it, how it's impacted this community, and the importance of what a memorial is all about.
I think most Americans get very wrapped up in their daily activities, their lives, work, family, and they tend to forget about the military and the fact that people have done incredible things with asking for no recognition, getting little recognition, and just making that part of their life. So I think it's important for people to stop, even if it's for a minute during the year, just to be thankful and maybe give some thought to what veterans have provided.
I believe it's important because of the sacrifice they made to this country, and especially to the people of Pennsylvania, to the United States, to the people of Mount Lebanon. I think that having this memorial gives people an opportunity to stop and reflect. People will pass this area of Mount Lebanon every day of their lives, and will always serve as sort of the constant reminder of what these people sacrificed for and what these families sacrificed for, so you could have this life here in Mount Lebanon.
I was among the first Army troops to go into Guadalcanal. See, I know the history of Guadalcanal, how many men we lost. We lost 7,000 men in the Battle of Guadalcanal. And when I got on shore, I see young kids that looked to be 16, 17 years old, some of them, heads all bandaged up, and terrible sight. But that I know it was a tough time.
There is so much about the struggles that our country has had to go through to make us what we are, that if we were to forget that, if we weren't, if we did not pass it on to our children and our children's children, then our history is lost.
So it's very important to, one, not only tell the stories, but to remember the stories and to remember what has taken place in this community specifically and for those who have given their lives. So that's why this memorial is, I feel, so very important, that it constantly reminds us of those people who have made a sacrifice to allow us to be where we are today.
Obviously, that's going to be rewarding to me as a veteran. It's going to be rewarding to the rest of the people that have participated in this directly. But I think it'll be interesting, not just because of the name recognition, but it'll be the way the memorial is designed. I think it opens itself up to providing education and somewhere for people to go, at the very least to spark a little bit of interest in veterans in general, whether they're from Mount Lebanon or wherever.
To date, we haven't had a casualty in Iraq or Afghanistan, but Mount Lebanon took a hit in Vietnam, in World War II, World War I, all the other wars. So to be able to remember that legacy and remember the honor that the families and those soldiers went through, I think that's why Mount Lebanon should have a memorial like this.
I think it's important that for the memory of our veterans that gave all, including their life, for our safety.
I would tell anyone who's thinking about getting involved in making this memorial happen that when you attach yourself to a project like this or any kind of community effort, you always get back more than you actually give. So if you have the opportunity to become involved in this project, whether it's in offering your time or your financial contributions or in any other way, you'll know that you're being rewarded for it because you've made a contribution to your community. You become a part of the community in ways that you might not have been before. And you'll be rendering a service to your community that is really irreplaceable.
All the voices that you have just heard are really personal feelings and stories about the importance of having a memorial here in Mount Lebanon. So I am reaching out to all of you who live in this community, who have stories of their own, family that has served, grandfathers, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, who have all protected our country in one nature or another, who have made sacrifices beyond the call of duty to allow us to be where we are today. I'm asking you to support this memorial, to give as much as you possibly can to make this a reality. Thank you.